covering the stories that impact your life, your town, your state, and your future. This is the Means Report with your host, Brad Means.
Hey everybody, and welcome once again to the Means Report. We certainly appreciate you spending part of your day with us, where today we have two great segments for you. First of all, we're going to explore the world of cancer and some of the challenges that come with the treatment associated with that disease. It led to some chemo clothing, if you will, that helps those patients navigate their cancer journey more easily. We'll tell you how the clothing itself works. Also, a local businessman in the national spotlight. He is being called out for his hard work and community service in the automobile business, and the nation is going to know about him. We will tell you why in just a few moments. And of course, as always, we are going to wrap up the Means Report with ways that you can keep in touch with us and help us get more great guests, like Michael Bernard Priester and his lovely wife, Lena. Michael and Lena, thank you all for being with me today. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
So yeah, we're here to talk about cancer and everything that goes with it. And Michael, that's because this is a disease that hit you hard. Hodgkin's lymphoma back in 2022?
Yes.
How are you doing? How are you feeling?
I'm doing wonderful now. It was a rough process in the beginning. And that's the whole point we came up with these shirts to help patients, because I've seen a lot of patients that really just, it was just.
We're going to walk through that and find out how your creative juices got flowing even in the throes of chemotherapy, which is not fun whatsoever, but you found the silver lining. Lena, how are you doing? You know, caretakers bear a lot of the burden in this whole deal.
We do, and I think that goes by the wayside. A lot of people actually look at the patients and just want to make sure that the patients are taken care of and the caregivers get forgotten about. So I'm much better now that he's better. Like he said, it was a long journey, and he's well now, so I'm well.
So we can use the R word, we can say remission?
We can say remission.
Yes. February of 26 will be 3 years remission.
Praise God.
Yes.
And I love what you said, Michael, before we started the show. You said you're basically 2.5, almost 3 years old now. You're a newborn.
Newborn, yes.
All right, so walk us through, for folks who don't know, what is chemotherapy? What happens? Do you go into a room and they put a needle in you and then medicine goes into your body?
Pretty much, in simple terms.
Sure.
Most people have to, like my case, they couldn't find veins in my arm to use, so I had to have a port. And most people have ports, and it's just the environment is cold, and the medicine runs right through you, and you cramps. It's a lot of side effects with it.
Are there people in the room with you?
Well, yes. When I was doing it before I had the stem cells, it was a bunch of people. That's why my wife noticed and came up with this idea.
Yeah, and so what happens, Lena? Does the patient have to take off his or her shirt while the medical staff accesses the port or the vein?
So they don't take their clothes off during infusion, but what they do is actually pull their shirts down. So part of their chest is exposed. Sometimes they cover, sometimes they don't, but most of the time they just pull them down and they take care of everything there while they're being infused.
How long does the infusion take?
Well, for us, it was a full day because you go in, you actually see the doctor, and then you actually get your pre-treatment, so that way you're not sick at all. And then the actual chemo normally takes about 4 hours or so. So it's a full day.
All right, so now we have the Michael Bernard Foundation. This is the entity that's behind these shirts, and it's going to help you all, if you want to, get a hold of one. Michael, I already asked you if I could get a little bit personal with you. You said you were cool with that. Kind of show us, if you will, what your shirt allows the medical staff to be able to do, because you don't want to be lifting up your shirt or your gown or having to, kind of get all contorted and discombobulated so they can access the port. Show me how the shirt that you're wearing works.
Okay, well,
it has so many zippers on it.
Well, and they're all useful. So if you're getting IV in your arm, you can Just easily zip it down. Take
Yeah,
the
and you
arm
can look
out.
right there on that monitor and make sure Jarrett gets a shot of it, which of course
on both
he did.
sides. Whichever arm you feel comfortable with, you can take it down and have access to either arm. Or if you have a port like myself,
Yeah.
just make sure I don't hit this mic.
Yes.
You're good, or I can help you.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
so this, and excuse me, Jarrett, for getting out of my chair. This is going to let them access one of the ports, which is right there.
Yes.
And thank goodness it's closed, which
Yes.
means they don't need it anymore.
Well, the way they have to address it. That's why she came up with the design to make it large enough for the nurses could dress it. So all they do is just put a needle in.
Oh, okay, put a needle in. All right, so that's there. And I'll zip this back up for you. Thank you for letting us do that. I know it was your personal space, but I think it's helpful.
Yes.
One of the things I've noticed about the shirt, the Michael Bernard shirt that you're wearing, is it's of a material that's thick. Is that because it's so cold?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. When you're getting infusions, some people I've met have to get it the rest of their life. That really touched me, and I didn't know she was coming up with this because I was going through it myself. So I was just trying to get healed. And once I got the stem cells, and she told me, "Hey, I got this thing," and I just couldn't believe it. That's what I was going through. But at the time, I didn't realize we was all just pulling our shirts down and just being uncomfortable, having little blankets, trying to stay warm because it had to be cold,
Lena, how'd you manage to think of this? Do you have a background in
No.
sewing or garment making?
No. No. Once we found out that he needed chemo, my question was, okay, what do we need? What do we need to get? Is there special clothing? And they said, no, most people just pull their shirts down and they get the chemo. And as he started to progress to heal, we said, it has to be something. It has to be something. Something, why did he get this? Maybe we can help somebody else. And we kind of came up with this. It'll just be easier.
Were the other people in the chemo room jealous? And did you figure out a way to let them have a shirt?
Unfortunately, we didn't have this while he was getting
I was
chemo.
going through it.
Gotcha.
She only got it once I went through it, and we had time to really be thankful that I'm still here and say, hey, let's really try to help someone else, because while I was going through it, people helped me. It's just a wonderful feeling. And she wanted to make it for the people going through it, and I wanted to do it for caregivers.
Well, and the whole point of this interview is to help people out there know how they might be able to get a hold of one of these shirts. How do they reach out to the Michael Bernard Foundation?
So we do actually have a website. It's therealmichaelbernard.com. We are on Instagram as well as Facebook. And of course, we're local. So they just go there and purchase a shirt. And proceeds from the shirt actually do go back into the Michael Bernard Foundation. It is fairly new. So, we're still working.
Why is there a blanket next to you?
Oh, so because just like he said a little while ago, it's so cold in those infusion centers. And we always had to take a blanket for him. He had to wear hats and gloves and everything else just to stay warm. So we came up with this blanket as well. And it's so warm. Have you tried it?
It looks beautiful. I'm going to get out of my chair again and touch it. I tell you what, it's not weighted like those weighted things, which I'm not a huge fan of anyway, but it's so warm.
It is so warm.
And plush.
Yeah.
Michael, how did you know that you had cancer? Did you start to hurt one day or see a lump?
Well, I started losing weight like every week. And then I raised my arm. She said, oh my goodness. And that's when we seen the lump.
Oh my word.
Yes.
And then did you get to the doctor quickly and they were able to jump on it?
Yeah. We went through a lot of doctors, but they wanted to cut it out. So, it went through a whole process, but we finally found the right doctor that really wanted to help me. And she told me, I'm going to save your life. And she did.
Lena, how can we help the Michael Bernard Foundation? What do you need from this community?
Just support.
Buy shirts.
Buy shirts, buy blankets. Again, we are starting out. This is new. So we would love to feed the cancer patients, the caregivers, whether it's a gas card, whether it's a dinner, just recognition for them. Someone helped us anonymously, helped us with bills, helped us with food, because of course he wasn't working, and then I took time off. So it's a struggle, it's a financial struggle. So because they helped us, we want to be able to help them.
Else, yes.
Well, I think your presence today is helping people, and I hope that those watching will reach out and support the foundation.
Thank you.
And buy those shirts and those
Thank you.
blankets. Michael, all the best to you in your health.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
As a newborn, I want you to continue to get older and older, and
I appreciate
with your
that.
new healthy life.
Thank you.
And Lena, thanks for
Thank you.
lifting him up and everybody else.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Michael and Lena Priester, we appreciate y'all, the Michael Bernard Foundation. When we come back, we're going to talk to Jim Bernstein. He runs Milton Rubin, and the United States of America is recognizing him on the Means Report.